Ready? What's going on, dickweeds? That's better. Hey? Fucking rights. Bloop. Um. Hey. Today's Monday. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Don't forget your mother's a whore.
Your father's a gigolo.
Fucking prick. Hey. Cocksucker. Okay. So we got some stories for today. Hopefully you like them. Last night after the video ended, me and Donna, we were talking about setting up the barbecue because, well, setting up the barbecues. Did I say barbecues?
I heard barbecue.
I thought I said barbecues.
Anyways.
Fuck! Hey? I don't know what I said. Me and Donna were talking about setting up the barbecue. So we can have barbecues. Hey? So we were at the back door last night. Back doors are over here. We're just standing outside the door, minding our own fucks, you know, discussing, you know, where we're gonna put it. And out of the blue, hey, that fucking pit bull that lives next door came charging out of the fucking house. It leaped up on the fucking fence because we got a lot of snow not too long ago, and as it did that, because it was, the dog was coming over the fucking fence, and over half its body over the fence. I screamed, you know, I went, fuck! Hey? And Donna got startled too because this dog, like, we didn't know what to do.
It literally, like, flew until it got, like,
It flew like super fucking dog, man. It didn't even touch the fucking ground.
Not until it got to the fence.
Yeah. And then it was up on the fucking fence. Like, all it had to do was jump down into the yard. So, anyway, Donna stepped backwards to get into the house, and she slipped on that fucking wooden little, I don't know what you call it, that patio deck thing. That wooden thing that Timmins Housing put outside a few years ago. Donna slipped on it and fell into the fucking door. And when she did, she banged her fucking head. She got this great big bruise on her arse. It's like the size of, I don't know, maybe the size of one of them little plants up there. Like this or that one. There. Well, maybe not as big, but pretty close. And also, she just had her fucking shoulder fixed like 2 weeks ago. Just over 2 weeks ago. She smashed that into the fucking ground too. So, it was not a... Go ahead, tell them about it, Donna. I don't know your experience from slamming on the ground. I know it didn't look too fun.
It hurt so fucking bad. Like, it hurt. So, I didn't know about, like, this, right? Because that's new, right? Like, it's new.
It's new.
Plus, I was worried about the stitches, right? Because, you know, they're so long and stuff like that, right? So my head back here, right? Is I've asked Ed to feel it, and he don't feel anything, but it's
I don't feel anything, but
it's tender.
Yeah, she says it's tender, but I'm not feeling any bump.
And my ass, well, like...
Well, her ass is, it's black. Like... Not too far off of that. It's got a little bit of green around it. So anyway, so we end up in the house because, like, after I screamed, you know...
I was on the floor.
Donna was on the floor, like... Everything happened like lightning fast.
It was like the dog, and then I'm on the floor, and
as I screamed "fuck" because I thought that fucking dog was. I really thought one of us was gonna get mauled. As I screamed "fuck," the dog stopped on the fence. I guess I don't know why it stopped, but it fucking stopped right there with its fucking paws right up on the top of the fence there, you know, and. I figured because the dog stopped, I just backed the fuck into the house and helped Dawn up. I closed that fucking door so that dog didn't come in here. And the lady from over there, she came outside and she was smiling. She got her dog and brought it in, but she was smiling. I think she was pleased with her pet. And then after that happened, like she never said, "Oh, sorry about that." You know. It's my fault the dog got out. Nothing. Except for, well, let Donna tell you what happened. We told you guys she was writing things on the window over there yesterday in like messages to us.
The message changed.
The message changed.
And this is what she put. Woof, woof, with two, like she had a smiley face here and she has one at the bottom, as in like, you know what? I know what my dog did, and a woof woof, you know.
And yeah, well, the happy faces means it's funny.
Yeah,
right?
I don't think it's funny.
We didn't think it was too funny. So, anyway, Donna had to go to the hospital. She was in the hospital, like, all fuck. This happened last night, but, well, she didn't know if she was going to go to the hospital or not, like, because, like, she didn't know the extent of her injuries, right? It wasn't until this morning we discovered her arse was black. She had a sore head, and what did you say was wrong with your arm?
I said
you said something about a pull.
There was a lot, like I have exercises that I have to do, I have to do for physio, right? So it doesn't, whatever. I can't do those because everything was pulling, right? Plus I didn't know, there was a lot of pain, so I didn't know if this is like the collarbone or what, something in there like fucked right up. So I had no choice but to go to Emerge. And I was there for...
all fucking morning.
Yeah.
And, yeah. Donna will tell you about her experience there at the end of the show. She's seen a lot of things while she was there. So anyway, I got all this was captured on video also. Because, like, you know, we record everything. So... I sent it to my lawyer. She's got a copy. Because Donna got injured, now Donna's also got her own lawyer that's going to be involved because, you know, the lawyer... How long did she work on getting your surgery done for you and stuff?
It's been... I've had to wait for the surgery for just about 3 years.
Yeah.
For this surgery.
It wasn't an easy thing to...
It was a lot.
How do you even say that?
It was a lot of opinions, right? There was a lot of specialists. There was a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Just for a stupid fucking dog.
So now that lawyer is involved also. Me and Donna both have a lawyer. Fucking rights. So anyway, we sent everything to my lawyer this morning because, well, Donna's lawyer is just getting brought up to the, you know, she's being brought up to date on what's been going on. What was I going to say after that? I forget. The fucking weeds are strong. We're on the Williams Wonder again today. Makes you wonder. You're trying to talk about something and you're wondering about other stuff at the same fucking time. We're also on the Molson Canadians. What beer's all about? Reason for that? Donna wanted a painkiller and I figured I'd join her.
Plus, it was such a long morning. It was.
So, anyway, I know what I was going to say. After I sent the stuff to my lawyer, the video and the bruises of, like, Donna's got a big bruise there, and the picture of the message on the window and all that shit, right? I sent all of that to my lawyer because, like, well, she's got to know what's going on. I called Timmins Housing and I spoke to a female up there, one of the females that, I guess, I don't know what you call her, one of the landlords. I told her what happened, and she said that, like I told her about the dog, and I said something has to be done about the dog, and she said that this happened because she pretty much said this happened because I'm harassing the lady next door. I don't know how I'm harassing her. I even said that to her. I don't know how I'm harassing her, and she said, with your security cameras being up, she thinks that she feels like she's being harassed. And I said, well, the security cameras were up before she even moved in. I said, this is like me moving into a fucking neighborhood and telling everybody around, I'm the new guy here and I want all these cameras down. You know what I mean? Anyway, so then it went from that, from my security cameras harassing her, to she said my YouTube videos, these videos, the ones that we make every day, she says when I say the word neighbor, that's harassment. And I said to her, that's not harassment. And she said, yes, it is. And I said, no, it's not. She said, yes, it is. I said, no, it's not. She said, yes, it is. I said, no, it's not. All you want to do is argue. So anyway, I said, okay, well, I just, I pretty much called you just to tell you what the fuck was, what happened, so you know, and you should do something about the dog. And the conversation pretty much ended. There's a few other things that were said in there, like,
The lady watching your videos.
Oh yeah, apparently the lady next door watches my videos, and I'm harassing her when I say my neighbor. So, first of all, I don't know how the lady next door knows who I am. Second of all, I don't know how she found my YouTube channel other than Timmins Housing told her about it, because I guess they advertise my channel for me now. And yeah, I don't know how she got onto my channel because I never gave it to her. And when any of you smart people out there that have paid attention, when you go and type my channel name into YouTube, it doesn't come up. You know what I mean? It just doesn't work that way. I can't even find it like that. I have to actually type it in with the name of one of my videos or something before anything happens. So this lady never went on and typed in the title of my channel and found me, because it doesn't work that way. Plus my channel's set to not for kids, so it makes it even harder for people to find. So she didn't just find me. You know what I mean? She also accused me of having things on my Facebook about the neighbor, but I don't even use my Facebook. I just share my videos, So I don't know what the fuck she's even talking about. And, I don't know where she came up with this new law that I'm not allowed to say the word neighbor, because last I checked, we live in Canada, and the Canadian Charter of Rights allows me to say the word neighbor, just like I'm allowed to say the word shoe. Or other words, like toque, banging, fuck, cocksucker, suck me off, eat my ass, blow me. I'm allowed to say all those things. So I don't know where she got this new law. I mean, I've been in front of judges because of my YouTubing. I've been in front of lawyers. I've been in front of the police. I'm allowed to do what I'm doing. I know that for a fact. So I don't know. Eat a bag of dicks. What else did we have here for today, Donna? Well, last night after that was all said and done, some of you might be wondering if Donna wanted to go to the hospital, why didn't she go? Well, she didn't want to go because she didn't know how sore she was. But if she did want to go,
I couldn't go anyways.
that lady stood in the driveway almost all fucking night with that fucking dog on a leash, staring at my fucking house.
Yeah, and her dog, right? The dog is not like looking. Sometimes she'd like look over the house. Sometimes the dog was like just staring at the house. And I don't care if it's on a leash, because that lady cannot hold that dog. You know, I'm not going out there to get the dog running at me. Where the fuck am I going? I'll never make it anywhere.
That dog tried to kill us yesterday. If no word of a lie, if Donna or me was closer to the fence, right? If we were off the step and closer to the fence, that dog would have bit one of us in the fucking face.
Yeah.
That's how in the yard the fucking dog was.
It's fucking scary.
You would have looked fucked today.
Oh my god,
Your skin would be all gone. You'd have no nose left.
Yeah, I don't fucking want that. I don't want to get bit. Because
the dog is very dangerous. It's tried to attack me and Donna. It's tried to attack my dog more than once. Anyway, let's move on from that. You guys don't want to hear about that shit any longer. I don't think. So yeah, the only other things I got on the notes for today, unless you have something to add to any of that shit that I was talking about.
No, you pretty much...
Anyway, that's what's happened since last time we fucking talked to you, cocksuckers.
Well, okay. I do have to add this, which I don't understand, because Ed told me all about this when I got home from the hospital. Why the fuck does somebody watch a video, right? I don't know. They don't even like watching the video. They don't like you. They don't whatever, right? But yet, why would you be on there watching it?
I seen my next door neighbor.
Like who?
No word of a lie. I seen a UFO the other night. Okay. You can see Juniper and Saturn. Is that what it is? Saturn with Juniper up there? You can see Juniper and Saturn. And I swear to fuck, I seen a light come from Juniper. And it came down real quick. And it beamed her down into the driveway. And she was talking to something that was invisible. It might have been a Martian. I don't know, because maybe Martians are invisible. I did see the UFO, but I didn't see the Martian. And when the invisible entity...
That's the word I was going to say.
...was leaving, I guess, she waved to it. You know? But I did see the ship. And the news says a mothership's coming, so I don't... Maybe the mothership's on Juniper right now, and I don't know what she was doing on Juniper, but I did see the light flash from there, and that's all I gotta say about that.
Yeah, but look, you were accused of a bunch of stuff like following and stalking and all this stuff, right? But she has admitted, right, that she watches you on YouTube. So who's fucking following who? Who's fucking stalking who? Because
that's for the lawyer to sort out.
Oh God,
that's for the lawyers to sort out. But yeah, if you're following me around and you're on my YouTube and you're claiming that I'm stalking you while you're watching my videos, you may be the stalker. You know, I. Anyway, let's just move on. Okay, so Donna's got some stories from the hospital. That's all we got left for the day.
It was a long day.
It was a long day because, like, when Donna was done, I had to, do stuff. And while Donna was fucking at the hospital, I had to talk to my lawyer and different things. And that wasn't, like, no short fucking thing because you gotta not only talk to them, but they want all the videos and pictures that you could possibly give them, and they want you to also put everything down in writing, which becomes a fucking book. So I had to write a book today. Hey, it's possibly a bestseller. It could be. You know, somebody could make a movie out of that shit. Anyway, let's move on to the hospital. Donna wants to talk about the people she seen today at the hospital.
Okay, I get to the hospital this morning, and it wasn't overly busy. There was people in there. Anyways, I register, you know, when they call you to. Anyways, and I'm sitting in the fucking waiting room, okay, and I'm looking around, and before I went to the hospital, I have a it's Ed gave it to me, his camouflage sweater. I was gonna put it on, and good fucking thing I didn't, because there was two other fucking ladies, the exact same sweater.
Two ladies?
Yeah.
Wearing that sweater?
Yeah, they were like one of them was.
It's one of them sweaters you get over at the Canadian Tire in the hunting section.
Yeah, they were like outdoorsy ones, you know, like not, you know, in a magazine with a bikini. The other ones. Okay, so anyways, there was the fucking shit I seen in there was unfucking believable. I honest to God could not fucking believe what I was fucking seeing, and
well, tell us about it.
For fuck's sake. Okay, well, so two East Indian girls come in, okay?
Hang on, Donna. You might be harassing the hospital people now.
This is what I seen. I'm allowed to say fucking this.
I was just fucking with you.
Anyway, so they're filling out their fucking work. No,
I was just talking about the new law.
The
new law nobody knows about.
Anyways, they were so fucking rude. Okay, so anyway, like we're one of the ladies with the camouflage shirt. That was okay. So people don't walk the way that they went and fucking. They created their own little fucking walkway, right? But people don't do that. They go around the long way. So the one girl ended up fucking like not really like brushing up, but more like really brushing up into her, right? And I was sitting there watching this, and the fucking lady looked over, like she looked like she wanted to pick her up and break her over her fucking knee, like she was fucking mad, right? Anyways, they go sit down. Then they start questioning how come they're not being called to the back. Bitch, like there's other fucking people. There was an old fucking man gasping for fucking air for crying out loud, and you want to know, you know, why you don't
Ain't
fucking...
that fucked up?
She literally asked the fucking... There's a guy that when you go in there, he asks, like, stupid COVID question, right? And gives you a fucking mask to wear. They're fucking asking him. They want to, you know, answers. They want him to go find out why they're not being fucking called to the back. All because they fucking had a fucking, you know, a bladder infection.
Huh.
That was more important than the fucking man sitting in the wheelchair fucking barely breathing. Like, fuck off. Anyways, so... I was getting mad in there because there was things that weren't making fucking like any sense at all. There's fucking
nothing makes sense no more,
people
Donna.
started coming in and they were questioning why they had to
The
wear.
world's fucked.
They were like, because the guy says, "Okay, please grab a mask," and the lady, like, there was a couple ladies that were asking, like, "Why do I have to wear a mask?" And the guy's like, "Because that's the hospital, whatever it is, right?" And they're looking at him like, what, like. Because they're like, well, I have been at other hospitals. I visit, like, my brother's in, like, we don't have to wear masks. Oh, well, you do here.
Here in Timmins, Ontario, you still have to follow all the COVID rules in certain buildings, like the hospital, Timmins Housing. You can't even get into the Timmins Housing. They got it locked off in case you might have COVID. Ain't that how it is? For sure.
The doctor's office.
I mean, when I dropped off my letter there today, my complaint form, I had to drop it off in a fucking mailbox out on a little, on the side of the building on the sidewalk thing, you know? I can go in the doors, but there's nowhere to go because you're not allowed into the, you know? Okay, go ahead. I cut you off.
anyways, so I was listening to them, right? And they were like, they wanted some answers. How come this hospital you have to wear a mask in? So what, you got other people fucking talking after, plus those ladies fucking talking, right? Like, she says, is there even any COVID cases here? Like, and the other one was saying, no, I don't think so. Like, they were really mad that you still had to fucking wear a mask. Then after, okay, so everything's kind of quiet down. I'm waiting to go through the fucking, my name being called so I can go into the back, like, through door B, right? And this black man comes walking through, like, you know, no. he was about fucking he was about 6 feet tall, okay? He was on some type of fucking drugs, man, because the way he fucking looked, he looked like fucking, like, he had
maybe he's from the back.
He had his black fucking pants on. He had a fucking hospital gown on. And he had a jacket with his fucking hood up. And he's fucking walking like this. There was a fucking kid sitting across from me, right? And plus he has music going like on portable, maybe your cell phone or whatever, right? This weird like death fucking shit. Okay, he's walking through the fucking emergency room like that, right? He comes through this way and then he goes out.
Was his music blaring?
Yeah! There was a fucking kid. I ain't joking. I want to say he was about 13. He looked at that fucking guy and his face went so fucking white, like, yeah. And then he just walked right fucking through the hospital, back outside.
Huh.
There was people coming in. The shit I heard people coming in for was like, some guy says he fucking slipped at fucking the 7th of March. But he hasn't had the time to fucking come into the hospital. It's the fucking end of the month. Like, then he's telling the fucking nurse, the triage nurse there, he's bitching about how icy the fucking sidewalks have been in the roads this year. She don't fucking care. You go to the city and bitch about that. Another guy comes in with...
Speaking of the city, I forgot to say something, but you go ahead.
There was a fucking... a guy and his wife came in, right? And he says, I'm having chest pains to the guy, right? So the guy's like, okay, sit here, and they'll call you. And he's having so much fucking chest pains that him and his wife are giggling and shit like that. He's on the fucking cell phone, walking around, right? But as soon as they called his name to go in the back, right, the cell phone got put away, right? His hand went over his chest. Fuck. It's. I think people are bored. I don't understand either. You have to fucking wear a mask, right? But half these people have fucking Tim Hortons, right? So they're fucking pulling down their mask anyways to fucking drink. So what's the fucking point? I was watching it. Anyways, I get called through the fucking, the back of through door B. So they tell me I gotta fucking put on a gown, right? Because you're probably going to need x-rays. So I wait for, like, I did that, and the doctor comes in, and so he's asking what happened, right? And he's writing everything down, like his little report, right? How this injury happened, what's fucking... Anyways, so he says, I'm going to send you for x-rays to make sure your collarbone, because it's, the surgery is so new, right? That, like, anyways, just to make sure there's nothing fractured or broken and everything's in place where it's supposed to be. I said, okay. So, it was so fucking slow back there. Like, good thing it wasn't like a life and death situation, because, you know, people fucking must die back there. I'm not even joking. It's so fucking slow. Anyways, I get over there. I get the fucking x-ray, right? The x-ray fucking girl, same thing, right? How did this happen? Just so I have an idea, like, because I was getting the x-ray done, right? Now, I tell her what happened. Like, not as long as Ed's story, just a quick, you know. So she goes, well, I need you to pull down your gown a bit so I can, with the x-ray. I was like, okay. So I pulled down the gown a bit. Okay, where the stitches were, she fucking looks at me and she says, oh, is that where the dog bit you? I just told you it was a fucking pit bull. Like, what did it do? Tooth me? Just, you know. Anyways, that was all said and done. go back to my fucking room and I'm texting Ed. Like I'm texting you, right? And he's like, it should be any time, and I'm fucking just waiting and waiting and waiting. So the doctor comes back and he says, okay, nothing's fractured. He's like, so that's good. But what I'm thinking is that the ligaments, he said, because he says the reason I have two, I said I didn't know about this one back here. So he's like, oh, when they put the camera in, sometimes they got to go that way or go. Anyways, so I said, oh, okay. And he says, but the ligaments that are there, like whatever I'll find out on Wednesday what they did in there, right? But he says like the ligaments had gotten loose from the fall because everything's still healing.
Trying to get away from that dog.
Yeah, so everything's going over to the surgeon, like that, all the x-ray and the report is going to the surgeon. Then they're questioning me why my stitches are still in. And not like how come your stitches aren't out, and like did they tell you have to keep them in? And I said no, nobody told me anything. Anyway, so he says, well, it's 14 days only for stitches, he said, because the body starts to reject them. So I said, oh, so he came back and he tells me that the fucking nurse is going to come in to fucking remove the stitches. I'm sitting there, the nurse is sitting beside me, and she asked me if I want to watch her do it, and I said no, right? I don't want to fucking see that. So I'm looking away, but she's telling me what she's doing before she's doing it, okay? So the fucking skin started growing over this, like into the stitch or over the stitch, right? So she had to really tug, and there was like a lot of pullback. But then up here, the very top one, it was the worst one. Like I felt that fucking thing come right through. I'm not even joking. I was.
But doesn't it feel better to have the stitches out now?
Yeah, it's like the holes are a little burning. Not at the back.
She's got some burning holes.
Just at the front one, but like what it looked like, how it looked like that fucking puff of skin, right? It doesn't look like that anymore, right?
No.
That's what I thought. It looks like it'll just be a little scar.
Yeah, it doesn't look so bad with the stitches out. It's like, yeah. We show you guys, but Donna's wearing this sweater and
I'm not stretching my neck on my. Anyways.
Anything else about the hospital?
No.
That's all your stories?
Yeah.
Okay. That's Donna's stories. The one thing I wanted to say, when I was talking to the lady at Timmins Housing, she said to me to call animal control on the dog next door, on the pit bull. And I said to her, I already did. I called twice, and they tell me to get my videos and stuff ready to show them what's happened, but they never show up. And I said it's because you guys are fucking around by calling bylaw and send them here about the cameras and stuff so much that they just think it's a joke now, and they won't come here. And she says to me, well, do you want me to call bylaw to get them to come and look at your stuff for you? No, I don't want you to call bylaw for me, because I don't need you to call bylaw for me. Bylaw should be answering my calls and coming here. So I just sent everything to my lawyer. My lawyer will, maybe get a hold of animal control for me or something. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Anyway, that's pretty much the whole conversation that I had today with the landlord.
I'd have to drop off those papers, right? The fucking holes.
Oh yeah, the lady at Timmins Housing said she wasn't going to do anything about the dog until after I drop off the complaint forms. So I had to go over there and drop off complaint forms.
But it's not going to be today. It has to wait till tomorrow.
She has to wait for another person to show up tomorrow so they can discuss what's going to happen or something. So for now, I just got to cross my fingers and hope I don't get attacked when I'm outside. Hey.
The fucking holes, hey?
The what?
You get the holes
What holes?
on the roads.
Oh yeah.
You can barely. I don't even know.
The city streets are getting worse.
Algonquin is totally fucked. That whole fucking
It's totally
line.
fucked. We don't even go down Algonquin anymore. We go around the long way. Fuck it. We'll pay the extra gas.
We have to turn off. Yeah. No, it's bad.
I don't have to pay for like fucking rims and. Well, fuck. I don't know what else is gonna happen. One of those tires might come off the fucking car.
They're so down. What was it like on 8th? We were coming off like maybe Elm or something like that because I had to get around the city because they were patching a fucking great big hole. I don't even know how you can't really go that way on the road because they're hole after hole like right across the fucking road. They're so fucking bad here.
So bad here. The holes are fucked. Like Donna's. You got fucked holes.
Yeah.
Anyway, you got anything else? No. Sorry if the video was a little bit boring, but that's how the day went. And, like always, we tell you guys about the day, our life, our world of shit. And that was it today. Right, that's all that happened since last time we talked to them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we haven't done nothing else. Oh, I shouldn't say that. We actually stopped at Wendy's real quick earlier. We got hungry and we got some chili cheese nachos. And we came home and ate the fuck out of them.
It's the cheapest thing like to get.
It's the cheapest thing to get. And we're not rich. It's under $3 a fucking order. So
that's $3.09.
$3.09, yeah. So
or it's
is it $3.09?
No, it comes to $6.10, so it would be $3.05.
Oh, maybe. I thought it was under $3.
No.
Well,
maybe
anyway,
if you don't want the chili.
It's the only thing you could buy for lunch that's actually for two people that's under $10 these days. What else can you get?
For under $10?
Yeah. An order of pizza, but then we have to split it.
Not only that, you never know with pizza. You know, around here, you don't.
Yeah, the pizza's shit.
You can get like, what? One Big Mac to split.
For under $10? One Big Mac. So we'd have to split a Big Mac for under $10. That's fucked.
I want to say maybe 2 McDoubles, or maybe not. I think they're up to $4.50 now.
Yeah, so we have discovered that for now, chili cheese nachos is the way to go for lunch.
It is.
It's not too bad either. You got to get your chili and cheese on the side.
But if you're single, right, and for under $10.
Yeah, you get 2 orders and fucking
2
make
orders, or
even
even get like a order of if you wanted that, and they have the what's that fucking thing I always get? A junior bacon.
Yeah, Donna's into
cheeseburger.
those junior bacon burgers.
Yeah, but you could also get that for under $10 with the nachos.
Yeah, you could. Or you can get a drink.
Yeah.
I don't think they give a fuck. Anyway, I'm gonna fucking get in my road toke, and Donna's gonna throw you guys some final words.
Stay happy, stay safe, be kind.
Oh.
Enjoy your Monday night, and have a good night.
Smooth. Hey? Fucking rights. Alright. We're off to watch some YouTube videos. Hey? We're going to upload this for you cocksuckers, and we're going to watch a few YouTube videos of our own tonight. Well, not our own that we made. Ones of other people's. Other people's YouTube videos. You know what I mean. Hey. Cigarette holder to everybody.
We are oot.
We are oot. Why are you walking like that for?
I don't know. I don't know.
I think Donna needs to use the can. Hey.